What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Diesel Dog video. Now, it has been a minute since I've had a tool haul on here, but I've got a few things I got recently I thought I'd show you guys. Three things, nothing too major, but first being this Lyle 59560 is the part number. This is the GM stretch belt tool. Now, some of you might be familiar. I was not until recently, but the newer Chevys, it's no longer just the AC belt that's a stretch belt. The serpentine belt is a stretch belt as well now. No tensioner. So I've gotten them on there a couple times now. No tool needed. You know, you can get them on there without having it. But this thing was only like 20 bucks and some change through Snap-on. It was in their supplemental, tool catalog, not their Snap-on brand, but the other stuff you can get through the dealer. And saw this and I was like, hey, that's cheap enough. I'll snag that up. So it's got your different lengths there. It's got a little demonstration on the back there, but you could probably make one of those if you wanted, or you just, for 20 bucks, you can buy one off Snap-on or off online, whatever, and throw it in your toolbox, and you got yourself a little stretch belt tool there. You won't have to mess with zip ties anymore, whatever else. So thought that was could be pretty useful since I've done a couple of them already. So I'm going to throw that in the toolbox. Next is something that my dealer, Snap-on dealer, had on promo there. These are the turbo socket extractors. I think Turbo is the brand, right? Can't remember. Turbo socket. I'm going to try to find the part number on the receipt at work, and I'll put it down in the description if you're curious. But you can see, like, the sizes do not jump up very, it's like very slowly incremented up. So you've got a 62, it says, and then 65, then 67. Like, it's really slowly goes up. And I used this, you can see this one I used right here. Used this the other day to get a broken clutch mounting bolt out of a flywheel that was left in there from previous work. I did a clutch job on it and found that they just left a broken bolt in there, clocked the new clutch the other way, and there was just enough meat hanging out of there that I could get on it with this thing. And I tried a couple first, didn't go, just sized it down and then pulled it right out of there. So, and also a couple other guys have borrowed a couple of these sockets, and every one of them's like, I'm gonna have to get me a set of them. So they've got, he was trying to sell me on the bigger ones, I think, at first. I was like, just for what I do on the pickups and stuff, a lot of 6.7 liters, the EGR pipe bolts a break. And I just felt like, as far as the studs and broken bolts, I usually try to get out the smaller size, suited me a little better there. They are 1/4 inch drive, not 3/8, but that's okay. These things, like I said, we're on promo, so I think I got them for, I don't even remember, 200 bucks. It's been a couple months, but I don't remember. So I got all of these for a pretty fair price, and like I said, they've come in pretty handy already. So good set of extractors that have in the toolbox there. Next is a front pulley puller, crankshaft pulley puller. Say that 5 times fast. Crankshaft pulley puller, crankshaft pulley puller. I'm not going to be able to do it. This is technically for Dodge. This says removes a harmonic damper pulley on many Dodges 5.7 Hemi pickups from 2009 to current 95 to 2009 3.5 V6 engines. Blah, blah, blah. It goes on a little bit, but another guy in the shop has the same puller, and it worked really good on a series of 6-liter GM V8s that I did engine swaps on for Brinks. Like it's made for that too. I mean, worked perfectly. So that's what he had. I used his. He's like, you can try this one if you want. It worked good. It's the low profile, so it gets right in there. And as you can see, it's got different adapters. These are your like pins that'll go through. You take your bolt out, your front crankshaft pulley bolt, and then you put one of these pins through the hole, and then that's what presses on that through the hole. You don't mess up the threads or anything. It's a pretty slick deal there. So he had a Matco one. We don't have a Matco dealer right now, so I checked with Snap-on, and they did offer basically the same thing. Guess the price. I was like, you know, Snap-on, it's gonna end up, things are so expensive nowadays. I was thinking it was gonna be like $500 or something. It was like $320. Not too bad. Definitely am gonna get my use out of this. Like I said, I borrowed that one of the guys at work 3 times or 4 times already before I was like, all right, you know what, I'm just gonna have to get one. So got that in the box. I'm sure that will come in handy because Brinks is hard on their engines. So I'm sure I'll be seeing another Brinks 6-liter. If anyone's curious, it's a Freightliner truck outfitted with a GM 6-liter and 4L80 transmission, whatever. So they're hard on them. They run them high RPM. They've overheated them. They've come in overheated head gaskets and stuff, and I've needed to do a few swaps on them. So I'm sure I'll be doing another one. So anyways, that's my quick tool haul here. I'm going to try to do a few more of these here soon. I've got some tools I got my eyes set on. Maybe an updated like scanner that I could use at the house and have, you know, if I absolutely need it. So I'm gonna shop around something budget friendly or balling on a budget around here. You know what I mean? So thanks guys for watching. Let me know what you think of these things. If anyone else has any experience with any of this stuff, and stay tuned to the next one. See you guys in the next video.